Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Gloomhaven, the Crimson Scales on Tabletop Simulator. Here's our scenario sheet as it stands. As you can see along the top section, which is all the main stuff we're concerned with, there's a lot of X's. We've done quite a few. I guess we've done a total of, I don't know, 21 scenarios out of 32 that we care about, plus an extra one that we did. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more to go. And we're going to be retiring another character this time. We have run out the clock as much as possible on the Tempest. So this is it. We're going to be doing scenario 19, the second one in the Wondrous Chain, which is called Elemental Experiments. We're also listening to the Final Fantasy Dissidia NT soundtrack. Final Fantasy Dissidia NT, which I guess is a lot of remixes and stuff of other Final Fantasy music. Okay, I got a bunch of error messages though. I hope that's not a problem. Actually, I think I didn't. Yeah, let's start this over. I didn't delete the stuff because I never remembered to do it. No. All right, I'm really wasting time. Put these back in the deck like so, and then delete all this shit. Okay, fine. Delete X. Make sure that's refreshed. Okay, we're good. Elemental Experiments, go. No error messages. Good. Yeah, that's a lot of monster types. No doubt about it. 7 different monster types here. All the demons, every type of demon, and Vermling scouts. Somewhat randomly, but okay. And yeah, these 2 bushes. That's the only reason the Tempest is retiring. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What's the story reason behind this? Whether it's the pollen in the air, the smell of the flowers, you've always felt stronger when surrounded by nature. Something about it is invigorating, as if the natural energy that plants around you give you strength. And these bushes, I mean, I guess we're gonna pass by the bushes, probably. All right, let's do a road event. Walking through a mountainous area not too far from the city, you double take as you realize what you first thought to be a sleeping bear on the side of the road is a gargantuan vermling. You recognize the creature from the time you've investigated the sewers in search of a giant vermling and vow not to let it get away from you a second time. It snores loudly and turns over as you slowly approach it from behind. It's deep in slumber and you must decide how to proceed. Let's set a trap. You set up a bear trap near the vermling and eagerly waited for it to awaken. After what seems like hours, the vermling finally stands up and you hear a loud snap. You pop out of the bushes only to find both the vermling and the trap have disappeared. You groan upon realizing that it'll take more than a bear trap to subdue this beast, and hope to encounter it again in the future. Okay, had we done the other one, we would have been wounded. But there's no other. It doesn't go back in the deck, and I'm pretty sure this is the only card we added to the road deck, so I don't know when we'll see it ever again. All right. Following the notes you found in the Den of Monstrosity that Athan Traden had directed you to, you head to the nearby building, which was mentioned in the jotted records you discovered. As well as copious notes about harvesting and altering the elemental powers of various demons, often written on top of other notes, there are strange runes and symbols that you don't understand. Although you quite enjoy decoding such mysteries, hoping to unlock secrets, others in your group have no time for them and see them as a distraction. It is without quite knowing the full picture, therefore, that you quietly break the lock and enter the building. Whatever you were expecting, this isn't it. A fully equipped laboratory stands in front of you with a variety of strange devices, many emitting an intense hum and a fierce static charge. On one wall, there's a large device that appears to be harvesting mana, for there are also 6 tubes with the elemental signs above and filled to different levels with a gas, or maybe a liquid, flowing into them. The source of this mana generation is equally astounding. Around the edges of the room are various demons and vermlings held off the ground in some kind of energy bubble. These bubbles also crackle and hum with a barely contained force. Just as you are taking this all in, an Aether walks through the door. Freezing at the sight of you for a second, she recovers her poise and makes a smooth but complicated gesture with her hands. You brace yourself for some form of psychic attack when she opens a rift and steps through it, disappearing to another realm. As she goes, the machines fall silent, and the energy bubbles that are holding the demons captive also fades away. As the fairly angry demons fall to the ground, you accidentally step onto a plate on the floor, and the elemental tubes drain of their contained mana. This would be interesting if there were not several demons heading your way, who seem to blame you for their captivity. Okay. The Vermling Scouts represent Vermling experiments and gain benefits based on the number of strong or waning elements. Vermling experiments gain Shield X and Retaliate X, where X is equal to the number of strong and waning elements divided by 2. If any character ends their turn on a pressure plate, they may consume any element up to X times, where X, or no, maybe they can generate. Oh, yeah, you can consume any element up to X times, where X is equal to the number of Vermling experiments in the room. So you have any card that takes any element, you can just consume it for free on the pressure plate, assuming that there's experiments around. Okay, oh boy. This is a lot of shit. This is copious amounts of shit. Honestly, turn one... I was gonna say turn one One-Eyed Terror would be pretty cool. Oh, and you can't... Okay, yes. And I could go on 15. There is a chance. Oh, that could be a very powerful turn one. Alright, Layabout gains 7 or fewer XP during the scenario, or Reserved have the fewest cards in your lost pile. I doubt it, but you never know. 7 or fewer XP doesn't seem likely with the Spirit Caller. Straggler, take only long rests, or Ritualistic, kill a monster when 2 or more elements are strong or waning. That seems somewhat likely in this situation. Alright, so we're gonna... So in that case, the Spirit Caller can kind of sit back pretty far. Whereas the Tempest wants to be up in there. Okay. Start. So turn 1 Spirit Caller, we're doing Soul Harvest, One-Eyed Terror. So we're gonna have One-Eyed Terror come out with advantage on all its attacks, and we're gonna use the Battle Standard. I mean, we might retire both characters this turn at that rate. I only need 2 tokens. For the Tempest, we're gonna move, generate dodge, probably spear through both of these Vermling experiments. I mean, yeah, we can stand on the pressure plate and consume elements. That's cool. But at the same time, they could get some stupid shield numbers if things progress too far here. I mean, after this turn, you know, who knows what kind of elements these demons are all going to be making. So, yeah, we just want air current. And then for a big kill, I could do Swift Strike, but since I'm already getting dodge, I think probably just hard target is, or light bender is good enough. All right, start it up. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Everything is set for us to excel. Grab all these tokens. Okay. So, yeah, so we are moving here. Whoops, dodge. And then we're going to be doing an attack 4. Attack 5. This is add to 1 attack. Now, I don't know that specifically if I'm allowed to place 2 in order to... From the sound of it, it's just once per attack ability, add +1 attack to 1 attack. So, I think we're just accepting that. So let's do this guy right here. This is going to be an attack 5. Here we go. +2. He really got fucking demolished. Second one then is just an attack 4. +2 also demolished. Pretty good. I have 2 sparks. Yeah, that works out. So obviously I could have done Swift Strike and saved my air current dodge for something else, but it's fine. Spirit Caller. Yep, we're going to summon the One-Eye Terror. Generate Dark. It has to be adjacent to something, so it is going to get... Actually, I don't... This isn't a ranged attack, is it? No, it's not a ranged attack, so I don't get disadvantage on the first one. I think I've been doing it that way, and that's wrong. But then I'm going to give it advantage on all its attacks this round. And we're going to use the battle standard. So here is its first attack with advantage. 2 on everybody. And also pierce 3. So shield don't matter. Alright. Starting with the Vermling Experiment. That is a +2. That's a kill. Then the Wind Demon. +1 is a 3. Not quite a kill. And then this one is just a normal one, +1. Okay, so we only got 1 token. We're 1 off, but there'll be more opportunities. Now the One-Eye Terror is going to take its normal turn. So this is again an attack 2 with advantage. Starting with the Wind Demon. Poison, poison, 0, or +1 curse. Either way, dead. Second one, +1, dead. Holy shit. That's pretty nuts. Alright, well, that room ended up being pretty simple. Now the Earth Demon goes... And of course, I will dodge. So I gain a spark. Gain an XP, even though it doesn't matter. I generate light. And I get to move 2. I'm going to move right onto this chest. Infrared goggles. Gain advantage on all attacks you perform while invisible. Huh. And we get to use this for this scenario. Again, I'm using Frosthaven rules. I don't know if that's the actual rules. And I can become invisible at any point, so there may be a good time for that in the future. All right. And I have to discard a card, which is probably going to be Energy Siphon. And round. Okay, well, yeah, not a whole lot else to say. We lost that. Oh, by the way, the goal is to kill every enemy, so not a whole lot of thinking involved there. We have light and dark available, so I could add a +1 attack. Yeah, that's pretty much the best use of it. I don't see myself gaining dodge. Unfortunately, there's no dodge here. Hopefully it doesn't matter, but we're gonna use hard target. And I guess I'll do this. And on this side, probably just use confidence ritual. I don't think I need to summon anything. All right. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Get max sparks. Pressure plate doesn't really matter. I do a damage here, and now I'm doing an attack 5. I'll throw poison on him just for shits and or giggles. So attack 5. Poison. Alright, then the Spirit Caller is doing an attack of... I guess I'll spend this. That's an attack 6 with the poison. No! Oh, well that's excellent, because I didn't want to use my goggles for some reason. Shit. Okay, Earth Demon is going to just be swinging at the Tempest for 3. Yeah, okay. -2. I'll take that. And... oh, God, just sitting around waiting for this thing to die. I guess we're gonna head into the other room. Yeah, okay. Okay, Tempest is... I could bless and strengthen myself for 3 sparks. Why not? And I move 2, so I gain a spark. And obviously, so bless, strengthen, and now I'm attacking him for 5 with advantage. Damn it. Are you serious? Should I throw down a trap? It's gonna... it's healing itself. Oh, it just removes the poison. That's fine. Alright, that's it. It removes poison. The Spirit Caller, then... I guess I'll just go here. We're not going to open the door. I'll just stab it with advantage. Dead. Alright, you lose this. That's it. Lame. Lame, lame. Okay. We'll do that. Well, for us, we're definitely going to head in there. I guess Spark Conduit's a solid opener. So we'll do that. Okay. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, and you land on the door and get a Spark and an XP. There I am. So Spark Conduit. We can spend some sparks here. I could add 2 range. And if I add an attack, that's a 4, but there's no pierce. I don't think I'm going to spend sparks on any of this shit. Although I do have advantage, right? I have strengthen right now. That's really probably something to take advantage of. So, okay. I guess I'll spend 3 sparks to shoot this Wind Demon with an attack of 4. And I'll generate air light. Usually light's better. All right, so attack 4, advantage. At this rate, I would need a +2 or crit. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So it's an attack 5. And I got a crit. Great. All right. That's it for that. We got scouts. We got a sun demon. We got a night demon. Done. Night demon is just attacking a whole bunch, and it consumes my light to curse itself. Scouts are moving and attacking. He's moving here. Why does he have 4 move and this one has 3 move? Oh, these are elites. Hold on. 20A. Yeah, that is supposed to be an elite. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is swinging at the Tempest for 2 +1. Yeah, okay. Fine. Sun Demon is a melee character? Oh yeah, I guess it is. So he's gonna move 1, 2 and swing for 3 while making light. While making light of the situation. Boy, had I really looked ahead, I probably would put down a stun trap, but I'm a big stupid bad. This is an attack for 3. +1. Holy shit. Spirit Caller. This is kind of a problem. Neither, well, okay, no, because it can go on to the Tempest spot. I just have to make it an unoccupied slot. Neither of these things do much for me, so... yeah. Damn. Alright, then just make the Leprous Wraith. Doesn't really matter. And then this thing's gonna move here. This thing's gonna move here. And then attack the... he could get a kill on the experiment. Oh, X is half the number of strong or winning animals rounded up. So he actually has 1 shield and 1 retaliate. It's alright, just go for the Sun Demon to poison it. Crit! So that's a 4. -1. Well, the Sun Demon actually has innate advantage. Shit. So he would have got, okay, he would have gotten the +1. Fine. End round. And this is poison. Okay. We need to do some healing then. Short rest, of course. Channeled energy is perfectly fine to lose. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. Healing potion would have gone a long way. But we want to generate dodge for sure. And then I probably want to spear both of these dudes through. The highest I'm going to get is an attack 4. I'm not risking my life on Swift Strike. But hard target, we can consume the light. And that's pretty good. So we're going to do that. Here, I'm going to short rest. I could have stamina potion, but I'm an idiot, as usual. Midnight Feast, I cannot lose that. That's the one card I'm doing this for. All right, lose Spirit Barrage, that's fine. Okay, so we want to do Midnight Feast. But I also want to do Soul Harvest. Maybe if we just kill stuff, we'll be okay. This is a bad plan. I'm gonna pick this and we'll just see what happens. We'll see what comes of it. Okay, Tempest going first. We're using the winged shoes. Wait, didn't I already use my spear? I definitely used my spear, so I don't know what I'm thinking here. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this. I do get dodge. I'm gonna be hitting the light demon then with poison. That's total of 4, 5, 6. Okay. Nice. Perfect. Oh, no, it's... Oh, but it's... okay. It's got the shield, but it's wounded, so we're okay. Then at that point, I think we probably want to stun the Night Demon, because that's going to move up. So we're going to slap down a stun token there. And that's... that. I mean, I could have mobilized him as well, but... meh. All right, the Spirit Caller. Do I want to give my Leprous Wraith advantage? Or I could heal the Tempest for a total of 4, 5. No, I could heal him for a lot, actually. I could heal him to full. No, yes, I can. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Because we don't need to kill... The Vermilines aren't doing much. So I move here, and I'm doing a total of... this is 2, and then this is 4, so that's 6. I think that's the way to go. And that's it for that. Then my Leprous Wraith is going to attack the Experiment here. Just an attack 2. It has no shield. Okay. Poison. You're dead. The Night Demon moves on to the Stun Trap. And therefore becomes a stunned. The Scouts are moving next to a target and then looting. So he's actually going to loot this coin. Then finally, the Sun Demon dies. Good. All right, we cleaned it up. We cleaned it up. That's the beauty of easy difficulty, is you can make some mistakes and still do all right. All right, we want to get rid of these little vermling bastards. I think I'm just Lightbender and moving a little bit. And here we could summon something. The archer. I don't know, we'll see. All right, yeah, so I'm attacking the one next to me for 4. -1. Oh, this is the elite. Shit. Completely forgot about that. Then I'm moving 3. So I'll just move like that and grab the spark. Move here. And this takes a damage. Done. Night Demon loses its stun. Done. Spirit Caller. It's gonna be pooping out the archer. I think that's the best case now. I'll go here. Great. Archer here. The archer is going to shoot both. Starting with this guy is an attack 2. Dead. This guy is an attack 1. Dead. Pretty good. Done. Okay, good. Then, I don't know. Doesn't matter a whole lot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Hound or something. Yeah, I guess we just want to stab this thing. Stab it good. So we'll start with an attack 2. All this shit has disadvantage. Alright. I think 0 wound is worse. There's a specific way of figuring it, but I think if it's ever ambiguous, you take the first one you drew. But yeah, I guess. So there I get a spark and an XP, and then I'm doing an attack 4. Well, null is definitely worse. Also, that would have rolled again. So that's nothing. Night Demon takes a damage. Then he's just going to attack me for 5. Of course, I'm going to dodge. So I get a spark. I generate light. I get an XP. I have to discard a card. And I move 2, so I'm going to move here. Like so. That's it. Spirit Caller is going to just summon the Phantom Hound. Which I really never need to make. Because it goes away after this. And then I'm moving 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so Hound is attacking for 2. That would be 2. And poison. And then that means the archer is shooting for 2. Crit, dead. Yeah, we're making short work of these bastards. One more room to go. I'll long rest over here. We try to get another banner kill. Maybe we can retire both in one go. All right, I'm moving 3 and then 2. 1, 2, 3, and then on here for 1. And I can move one more if I so choose. Okay. Well, let's see. We got these coming in. We got frost demons. You know, my mom always calls these things she. She thinks that these are feminine creatures. I don't really ever see it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Sun demon and flame demon. Goodness gracious. Flame demon is going to be moving 2, creating a 4 damage trap. I like that. The frost demon is going to be moving 2 and doing a big old re-hit like that. Sun demon is going to be moving 1. The scouts are just not moving. In that case, then I guess I'll just come in. And they all have 1 shield. But I'm going to go ahead and just shoot number 8 here. Not even going to make it fancy or anything. We're just doing a... Although, hold on. Let's be smarter about it than that. Because we can consume the light. And spend a spark. That already is added to target 2. And then we can spend another spark to make it an attack 4. And I think we're in much better shape then. Let's go for these 2. Starting with number 6. With the shield and everything, I need a 0 or better. Dead. Then number 8, 0 or better. Regenerate and +1. So I'm regenerating. That's kind of nice. All right. Well, that was a good opener. Now the flame demon goes. Like I said, it's moving 2. It's making a trap. 4 damage right there. Frost demon goes. It's moving 2. It's creating ice. Sun demon goes. It's moving 1. Consumes the dark to muddle itself. I like that. And then the scout is just attacking and done. And then this long rest. None of this was around. Okay, this comes back. And we have to get rid of a card. I would say probably the Mantle of Darkness. I know you're thinking of that push, but I'm just gonna have the Tempest do the Shifting Compass. Actually, should I even have this thing? I should have 5 pouch items, and I think I have 6, because I picked up the Shifting Compass and I didn't get rid of it. Let's pretend I took that instead of the Iron Snare, because it's better. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this, and that's the end of the round. Okay, so once again, I have to short rest. We need to go very fast. I already lost my 8, which kind of sucks. I don't have the sparks to really support arc reaction, so I think that's okay. I can go invisible though. That is very true. That may happen. So the fastest I can go is a 14. I am not dodging, so... But I could also do the push from here. Yeah, I mean, we probably just want the Frost Demon to go into this spike trap. It's alright, I could see... I could see the top of Air Current being pretty good. But I don't really have a bottom. Just due to the way it works. I guess we'll do electromagnetic pulse to throw on a damage. For the Spirit Caller, keeping in mind that Tempest is probably gonna go quick and go invisible. I can get a Blazing Fire out there before being swarmed. We might do okay. It's gonna be the quickest, easiest way to kill the Flame Demon. Flame Demon went damn fast. And this really sucks now because it's gonna go here. Because it can fly, it doesn't give a shit about the trap, and that's the fastest way to me. Damn it! Okay, so this is an attack of 2 against me. No. Okay, I still have Regenerate. Then we just get fucked on the trap, which kind of sucks. I regen. I mean, it's still probably the best play. It's just not as good. So I'm gonna move here, and we're doing an attack of 3. May as well make it 4. Oh, wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. I can move the fucking Flame Demon out of the way. I'll move him here. This can work. So yeah, I'm gonna use the compass to move him out of the way. And then we follow up with this. This is an attack 3, push 2. No, attack 4, push 2. Plus 0. And then he goes into the spike trap and dies. Beautiful. Then I'm going to move here, do a damage to this thing, and I'm going to go invisible. Thanks to this card. Now... Yeah, I mean, had I gone invisible first, I would have gained advantage on that attack, but it was a moot point. Okay, good. I think that's all pretty solid. I could also stun and wound this thing. But he's not doing anything, so I don't care. Alright, so yeah, Sun Demon is healing 3 within range 3. He's basically just healing himself for 1. Spirit Caller. It's hard to say. This isn't exactly what I wanted. But is the Scout moving a bunch? He's moving 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're fine. So then I move there. I create the Blazing Fire. It would have been nice to get the Flame Demon with it, but I don't think it's really necessary. I get an XP. That's it. Then the Vermilion Scout moves onto it and dies. And the Frost Demon's dead, so that's it. Okay. So we could go really fast with the Tempest and try and kill something before it does some bad stuff. Because the thing is, we do have advantage on all our attacks. So we could maybe annihilate this Flame Demon before it does anything too disgusting. And I do... Okay, we have a play. Oh no, I'm gonna Stamina Potion. Because I definitely want Air Current back. So... yeah, we're gonna Air Current to get Dodge. And then I think Voltaic Burst is my best bet of murdering it. With advantage. But otherwise, assuming it doesn't quite kill him, probably get the Archer out there. Maybe with an extra hit. Alright, so Tempest. Boom, boom. Get 2 more Sparks. And then... this is an attack 3, Pierce 2. So I need a +1 or better off of advantage. Got it. Dead. No surprise there. That's it. Also, I regen to 10. Then the Spirit Caller goes... yeah, sure. We'll just sit here. I'll summon the Archer. And we'll give it +2 attack. So it's just gonna fire off 3 attack, Pierce 1. Poison -1. So that does 2 damage and poisons it. And that's it. Sun Demon then is going to move here. It's attacking for 3. I'll dodge, I guess. I wonder if it can use the light. I don't think... I mean, it's generated on its turn, so I'm following that rule. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. I guess I'll... doesn't matter. And... discard a card. Sure. And that was that. So that's it. Okay. Alright, so we want to hit the thing reasonably hard. I think I want to use a Stamina Potion so that I can get back the Hound and the Archer. I think that's a reasonable choice. No, wait a minute. That won't work with the battle standard. I have to be able to move. Well, I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. So I want to hit it reasonably hard, but not slaughter it. Oh, wait, it had a light. No, I just made that light, didn't I? Yeah, I just made that. Okay, no, that's where it is. Well, in that case, I could do hard target. That's an attack of 5. It would be with 6 with poison. I would need a +2 or better to kill it. That seems pretty unlikely. So let's go hard target. Oh, but I also want to grab that chest. So I need to move 4. Do I? Oh, I have Lightbender. Good. Well, then we're going on 30. And here we're going to do... Yeah, I guess... Oh, perfect. Yeah, that works. All right, so here we go. This is Assume the Light. It's an attack 6. Boat. -1 from the shield. That's 2. This could work out perfectly. That means Spirit Caller will just need a +0 or better, and we will retire 2 characters. This is perform heal 6 self and gain poison. Okay. Spirit Caller then is going to move up, drop the Deuce, and by Deuce I mean the Archer, and use Battle Standard. And we must just trust in the heart of the cards. Here we go. Attack 2, Pierce 1. I need... Oh no, it's an attack 3, Pierce 1. So -1 or better. Hey! That's it. 2 characters retiring simultaneously. You love to see it. Or do you? I don't know. Maybe it's bad. We have to learn 2 new characters at the same time. 19B. Still in awe of this strange and slightly horrifying place, you investigate the Aether's lab. You discover further information about what she was working on. It looks like she's been studying the ice element in particular, and has discovered, or created, a new group of frozen creatures, and is in contact with a fellow master of elements. Deeply troubled by the idea of new and unknown demons, you resolve to seek out and destroy them before they multiply, and to track down this other elemental master. In the meantime, you help yourself to some useful-looking potion and move on. You get a major mana potion. Yikes. Where's that coming from? There it is. During your turn, create any 2 elements. Okay. Nothing else really matters. As far as like battle goals and stuff. We got 23, 24, 25. So 23, 24, and 25. Holy shit. Okay, that's good. That's a lot of scenarios to do. But they all got to get done. We won the scenario. I don't care about battle goals. None of that matters. I doubt anybody leveled up. Nope. Although the Spirit Caller was close. 7 XP off. And we retire. I guess we could donate gold again. So let's just pretend we did that. That's fine. And we got this. And that's kind of it. Right? So let's get all the equipment together. That's all going back to the store. So we start fresh, baby. Okay. Okay, done and done. And we will remove player. Okay, didn't quite get everything. There you go. Remove player. Quite get everything. This is garbage. I don't think any of it matters. I mean, these never come back, although we did throw in the... There you go. And look at that. 4 retirees. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need to know which cards to add. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. That got fucked, didn't it? Oh, no. Wonder if that's on the site at all. Or am I gonna have to actually drag it? I guess I could just drag them out. Originally. Skull. Okay, it does show it on the site. 48. Okay, and then the Trail of Ashes classes, Tempest, 01 and 02 from Trail of Ashes. Is that here? No. Is that... I don't know. I don't know where those are. Events? Trail of Ashes road events? I don't think so. Maybe it's just not implemented. Or is it a placeholder? God, why didn't I just... there it is. It was a placeholder on the website. It's at 70. Okay, so is that... That would be this one. Yeah, okay. Just quickly reading, that is the correct one. All right, problem solved. Delete all this. Okay, we increased prosperity by 2 then. So we're actually going to start at level 5, which is wild, but I guess it makes sense. We're pretty far along in the campaign. All right, what do we got? Boots of Dashing, add +3 move to a single movement. Evocation, consume any element to add +1 attack to the entire attack action. Hooked Chain, ranged attack, add pull 2. Versatile Dagger, whenever you use default top, it's an attack 3. Heavy Bassinet, you're immune to stun and muddle. Major Power Potion, add +2 attack to your entire attack action. Yeah, I mean, that can be pretty nuts. And Ring of Haste. At the end of your turn, play 1 card from your hand and immediately perform the bottom action of the card. Now, if you saw my Let's Play of Gloomhaven, you saw how crazy good that card can be. But we'll see. Alright, I think we're finally ready then to bring in the 2 new boys. Yeah, okay. So, first up, let's do the eyes. The eyes have it. That would be 3 eyes. All right. Whoops, that would be the Steam overlay. Okay, 3 eyes. The Incarnate. Oh, shit. That's pretty fucking anime. Empowerments. Enfeeblements. What the heck is going on here? The Incarnate allows the ancient spirits of legendary Inox to inhabit them, augmenting their actions in powerful ways. At the start of each scenario, you choose which spirit is active. Blah, blah, blah. Only one spirit may be active at a time. The active spirits grant the Incarnate additional abilities or augment existing ones. This is denoted by banners that contain a spirit symbol followed by that spirit's effects. Most actions and some attack modifiers will contain one or more spirit change symbols outside of any banner. After you perform an action with any combination of these symbols, you must either change your active spirit to one of the symbols shown or maintain your current spirit if its symbol is shown. Okay, so it goes through different forms. There's a Reaver form, a Ritualist form, and a Conqueror form. If I had to guess, Conqueror is like more tanky. Ritualist is more damage. Reaver is maybe a bit more control, or AoE maybe. Let's take a look at starting abilities. Look at how colorful these cards are. Oh my god. It's a smorgasbord of color. Oh my god. This seems pretty complicated. So, if you're in... Just going over all these cards is going to be a headache. So if you're in Conqueror form, for this one, you lose the card. You and one ally within range 2 may perform. And then either way, you do a move 3. And then, after that move 3, if you were in the Ritualist form instead, you would add +2 move to that. Then, regardless, you would do an attack 3. But if you were in the Reaver form, you would add +2 attack to that. So if you were in the Reaver form, this would be a move 3, attack 5. Which is pretty good for a loss, level 1. But if you were in the Ritualist form, that would be a move 5, attack 3. Move 5 on the top is pretty fucking nuts, but... yeah, okay. And then if you're in the Conqueror form, this is you and one other ally both moving 3 and attacking for 3, which is also pretty good. Crazy. Whereas the bottom part, you shield one ally within range 2, and then you retaliate one ally within range 2, and then you could change to any form you want. Okay. Alright, so this here we get to a bit more simpler of a card. Its top is a loss, attack 5, range 5. You could do that in any form. But if you're in Ritualist, you also add Enfeeble and Enfeeble. The bottom is a move 3 no matter what. If you're in Ritualist form, though, on your next melee attack this round, add range 3 to the attack and generate air. But then you have to switch to Reaver or Conqueror. Vital Tether. Attack 2, range 3, pull 1. If you're in Ritualist, it's add. So it's a range 4 and it's pull 2. And you generate an air. But then you have to switch to Reaver. The bottom is a move 3. If you're in Reaver, you also rupture one adjacent enemy. I believe that's... they take a damage whenever they move. And then you have to switch to Ritualist. Firebrand is an attack 2. If you're a Reaver, all adjacent enemies then suffer 1 damage. You generate a fire. And then you retaliate self for 1. But then you have to switch to Conqueror. Bottom, attack 2. Conqueror, one adjacent ally may perform attack 2. Then you switch to Reaver. Okay, so I think Conqueror has a lot of ally abilities. Tomegg's Shield Arm. Attack 3, push 1. Your Conqueror, you empower somebody within 1, generate Earth. I assume that's what, yeah, that's what these cards are. I guess you just hand these out into their deck. It's a +1 and self-strengthen rolling. That's a pretty good card. And then the enfeeblements are these. I guess these are what you put into the deck, the monster deck. -1 muddle self. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. We're gonna be here a while if I just go through everything on these cards. So shield oneself and all adjacent allies, and enfeeble all adjacent enemies. Ritualist, attack 2. Reaver Connecticut, attack 3 and rupture. Conqueror, however, adds disarm instead. Move 3, enfeeble 1 adjacent enemy, or heal 2 yourself. Attack 3, either pierce 2 or range 3. Move 3, add +1 attack to your next attack this round, or empower an ally. Pox Lunge, attack 3. Comes a line attack with the Ritualist, or push 2 with Conqueror. Move 3 or move 4 and jump. With Ritualist, Reaver, 1 adjacent enemy suffers damage, generate a fire. Warborn Shout. You can perform this action without targeting any enemies. So you enfeeble everything in this AoE, but empower yourself and all allies in the targeted area as a non-loss. That's pretty nice. And a move 4 on the bottom. Attack 2, target an enemy within 2 X's, enfeeble them and enfeeble them. I mean, it's not quite a curse or anything, but it's not bad. Also a big loss heal that empowers. Hands of 3 tribes, attack 3, refresh one of your spent hand items. Ooh. Move 1, loot 1, attack 3, push, or attack 2. Target all enemies within 2 hexes. Add rupture to everybody. Damn. War drums. All allies within range 2 add +1 attack to all their attacks, and all enemies within range 2 deduct 1 attack from all their attacks this round. And then if you're a Conqueror, you will... I mean, why would you do this loss and not be Conqueror, I guess? Maybe you would, but empowering range 2 4 times. Just filling somebody's deck with +1 self-strength and rolling modifiers is pretty good. Okay. Wielded memory, attack 3, add +2 attack, gain an XP if you use 1 or more hand items with his attack. Ooh, that's really good with the long spear. 5 attack, just easy on the spear. Rupture, push 1, all enemies within range 2. Okay, wild. And he definitely has tank health, so he's meant to just be frontline, go ham. Okay, jeez. It seems like a lot to take in right now, but it also seems really cool. So I think we're gonna play as him. But yeah, I don't know. I might have to run through Black Barrow once just to see how it handles. But let's plop him on. Cool. Very cool. And then we have the Thorn Boy. Which is Spiked Ring. Okay, let's see. Thorn Reaper. Well, no surprise there. Okay. Looks like a thorny boy. Thorn Reaper. Thorns. The Thorn Reaper envelops their enemies in deadly thorns by placing hazardous terrain tiles called thorns on the map. Thorn tiles can only be placed in featureless hexes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you can place thorns directly onto a figure if the hex is otherwise featureless. You can place up to 7 thorn tiles on the map. Place in terrain is optional. You also have actions with a consume earth element depicted in the upper left corner of the card. You must consume earth to perform any part of the action. Many of your abilities generate an element if another is strong or waning, which can be generated without performing any other part of the action. Elements are still only generated at the end of your turn. Okay. That doesn't really tell me a whole lot about what he does, but let's look. So, cover of green, you can consume earth to do an attack 3 muddle as a spread. Bottom, move 2, shield 1. Consume earth to generate earth. Oh, yeah, you basically reset the earth. So if it's waning, then it becomes strong. I could understand that being useful. Dawn's Gift, create hazardous terrain and 1 adjacent featureless hex. Loot 1, if light is strong or waning, generate earth. And you may perform this loot ability as if it occupying the hex containing the created hazardous terrain. Bottom is move 2, generate light. Encased in Thorns, retaliate 1, range 2, add +1 retaliate, and gain 1 if you occupy hazardous terrain. Gain shield 1 on all attacks targeting you this round while light is strong or waning. Okay. So you could do this bottom, move 2, and then you have retaliate 1, range 2, and shield 1. That's not very spectacular. But if you happen to be on hazardous terrain, you do have retaliate 2. I mean, hazardous terrain is still hazardous terrain to you. So you still take damage from hazardous terrain. Move 3, unaffected by hazardous terrain. Shield 1 self if you occupy hazardous terrain. Attack 2, add +1 attack, gain 1, and generate light if light is strong or waning. It's sort of an odd little pattern. All allies are unaffected by hazardous terrain created by you as a just persistent ongoing effect. Jagged Clutch. Attack 4, range 3, pull 1. Mobilize the target if it's pulled onto hazardous terrain. I mean, that's very good. You have to consume earth to do it. Move 3, adjacent enemy suffers damage. Lashing Thorns, generate earth if light is strong or waning. Then attack 2, pierce 1, add +1 attack, gain 1, and generate light if you occupy hazardous terrain. Bottom is a big move 4, jump, pull 2, midsummer, heal 3, range 3, or generate light if light is waning. Move 4, attack 3, range 3, generate light. Create hazardous terrain, the hex you occupy if it's featureless. Gain shield 2, retaliate 2 for the next entire round. During the next round, you are considered to have an initiative of 0-1 for the purpose of enemy focusing. Move this card to your lost pile at the end of the next round. Wow. I mean, that certainly could be a pretty big turn. You could have retaliate for shield 3 for a whole round pretty easily. But it's a loss, so, you know. Muddle push, all enemies within range 3. Generate light if light is waning. Violent sprout. Create hazardous terrain in 1 featureless hex within 3 hexes. Perform attack 2, targeting up to 3 enemies adjacent to or occupying the hex containing the greater hazardous terrain. Yep. A lot of element generation. Attack 2, all targets, all enemies within 2 hexes. Immobilize as a loss. A lot of losses. Attack 2, range 2, pierce 2, pull 1. Yeah, it's not bad. Bump that up to range 3 and you're talking. Create hazardous terrain. The hex you occupy if it's featureless, then heal 3 self, generating light if light is waning. Thorn, stride attack 3, add pierce 1, gain 1 if you occupy hazardous terrain. Add +1 attack if the target occupies hazardous terrain. Move 4, unaffected by hazardous terrain. It's hard to say. It's hard to get a bead on how interesting or powerful the character is. Let me go to the Discord. Hmm. I don't really see. I love it. Well, this is a great comment. So far, I think Thorns and Three Eyes are the most complex in TOA. Thorns because of trying to maximize targets on all the AoEs and the hazardous terrain, whereas not every card on Three Eyes does what you want in terms of swapping spirits. Once you figure out the rotation for Three Eyes, you literally just do the same thing every single round, very similar to Eclipse and Gloomhaven. Okay. I think I'm not going to play the Thorn Reaper. It just doesn't immediately grab me as something that I'm like, okay, I want to invest a lot of time in learning this. Whereas the Three Eyes is like, okay, this just looks cool. I mean, you know, it always depends. And maybe the Thorn Reaper would be pretty cool. But, you know, the fact that there's two complex characters and I have to learn both simultaneously, that's kind of a no. If it was just one of the two, maybe. So, in light of that, I think I'm actually going to go with the Mirefoot. Because I think the Mirefoot's a pretty simple character. And, it's a little bummer to have two sort of melee characters, although the Incarnate seems like it could do anything. But yeah, the Mirefoot's going to be sort of another stabby character. A lot of poisons. And I think he's got some heals in there as well. So we're going to go with that. I know, usually you unlock a new class, you want to go straight for the new class, but not always. Not always. Okay, look at how colorful our cards are. Very exciting. So we start at level 5. Jesus. Look at how colorful these cards are. It's great. We've both retired 2 characters now, so we get 6 perks to begin with. And we get to pick all our 2, 3, 4, and 5 cards. And we get a bunch of gold to begin with. Isn't it 5? It's 5 plus 1 times 15. So 6 times 15. Isn't it like 90 gold or something? I believe that's 90. Yeah, 90 gold. Honestly, that's probably about right. Okay, and I'm going to do all of that on my own because that's a lot. And I'm probably going to run it through the first level of Gloomhaven just to learn some stuff. And I'll do a city event here while we're here. You're selling your wares in the market when a harrower approaches, dressed in golden robes and an intricately designed mask. The harrower begins to chitter and hiss, pointing to your wares as it plops a large pouch on the table. You peer inside the pouch and see jewels of various sizes glittering within. The harrower demands your entire lot of wares in exchange for the bag of jewels. Alright, let's sell everything I got and hope the jewels are genuine, because I don't have anything. Aw, damn it. We can sell one item in the shop for its full gold value. We don't own jack shit, so never mind. Alright, that's where we're at. It's a lot to take in at once at this point. 2 new characters by myself, level 5 each. There's a lot going on there, so we need to dial it down. In fact, I may even run through the first level of Gloomhaven at level 1 before things get really complicated. Just to get a perfect foundation of understanding. But yeah, I'll come back. I mean, who knows? I might come back and I don't even have these two characters because I decided to switch something out. But we don't have that many. Choices. Pretty much, it's either the Mirefoot or the Fire Knight. If I wanted to go back to that, I don't want to play with any of the Gloomhaven starters. They do have the Frosthaven starters on TTS. I could play with one of those, but nah, the Mirefoot should be fine, and the Incarnate should be cool. So we'll see. For now, though, my name is Mangg. Game Watch has been Gloomhaven, the Crimson Scales. I'll see you fine folks in the next part.